There, you can talk to someone who not only cares about your story, but cares about you. Please reach out today. Thomas P. Murphy once said, "Minutes are worth more than money. Spend them wisely." At Minutes Wisely, we take that to heart. Our mission is to decrease veteran suicide by providing life changing experiences for veterans, first responders, and Gold Star families. We believe that we can make a lasting impact by rekindling a sense of purpose and fostering community through sponsored tickets to sporting events. These experiences are not just about the game, they're about the moments that can change lives. A simple sporting event can boost joy and instill a sense of renewed hope and purpose for those who have served. Join us in making a difference. Become a moment maker and empower a veteran with rediscovered hope. Visit minuteswisely.com for more information and to get involved. Together, we can make every moment count.
Greetings and welcome back to another episode of TSP,
Hi guys.
the final episode of
Oh, it's
TSP.
so sad. I might cry tonight. I might cry.
So, Andrew and I started this 4.5 years ago. Actually, it was 4th of
No,
July. It was 4 years.
hey, listen, you started it. I'm just your
Well,
sidekick, remember?
we both started it 4.5 years ago. We've had some great guests on. Um, we've done some miraculous things here. National Podcast Award. Uh,
2022, baby.
a bunch of let me see. Let me see where we're at on cities, and so stats. See all stats, uh, locations. So we are at 74 countries, 813 cities in four
Holy
and a half
shit.
years, and
Damn.
it's not really sad because we're not going to stop podcasting. But we're both very busy and our schedules don't really line up too much. Andrew's got he started a podcast and it's doing very well. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. Was it the Sandman Pile show?
Same man and Pa
Podcast?
show, yeah.
And then and I'm very busy with Minutes Wisely,
Yep.
sending veterans to awesome events. I'm working with a little boy right now who's 2 years old, has cancer. We're getting ready to do a big fundraiser for him. And so I mean, we just kind of grew, and it's just hard for us to get together to do these shows anymore. So Andrew and I decided we're going to part ways, even though the mission continues.
Mission continues. And we're
Same,
still friends,
yeah, yeah,
guys. We're still friends.
yeah.
There's nothing going between us. We're not
Oh,
fighting.
people literally text me, "Hey, what happened between you and Andrew?"
Me too. I was like, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, we're just too busy, and you're doing Ton Tavern, your show, and a million other things. You're always traveling. I'm doing Minutes Wise. It was just too hard to come together to
It
get these
is.
guests
I mean,
to.
yeah, what you're doing is like is I mean TSP and interviewing the veterans, amazing. I think we've done, I mean, dude, we've done over 160 interviews in 4.5 years. I mean, that is nothing to
Yeah,
be, that's nothing to say we didn't do shit. We
yeah,
did a lot.
yeah, uh, yeah. Even Travis Parrington, he even reached out to me and said, "Hey, I'm glad you're still gonna be podcasting. 4 years is a long time in
It is.
this arena, and I hate to see you guys give it up." We're still gonna be podcasting. My podcast is going to be. It's going to start sometime in January. It's going to be called TNY, which stands for Tomorrow Needs You. Tomorrow Needs You. Uh, a Minutes Wisely podcast. So my goal is I'm still going to interview veterans. I'm not going to do it probably every Sunday. I'm thinking every other week. I'm just too busy to do it every week. So probably every other week. I'm still going to interview veterans, but my main goal is the nonprofit. So I'm going to be my YouTube channel is going to be kind of focused around sending veterans, first responders, and Gold Star family members to these awesome events. So I'm similar but different.
Right.
Uh, Andrew's doing something very similar but different.
Similar but different. I mean, the Same Man and Pile show. We started it about 3 months ago, and we've had probably about 10 or 11 interviews. And then we took November off because for Marines, November is a very sacred time. And I was in Philadelphia and Nashville. I went to two balls, 4 days of celebration, and just recently, 2 weeks ago, um, I finally got in touch with these guys, Zachary Green and his partner, Captain Roy DeCrube of the Bellawood Tavern, which is in Port Royal, South Carolina, and they did a Kickstarter 14 no like 3 weeks ago, and in 14 days they made 25 grand
Hell
um,
yeah.
as their Kickstarter, and it's going to be right outside of Paris Island. And they I went down there for a funeral in Savannah, and I went up to Hilton Head where they at, and they have a great bar. Obviously, I didn't drink. I told them I was like, hey, I haven't had a drink in 7.5 years. So they gave me this cocktail, this non-alcoholic cocktail. They made me stand on two yellow footprints that were taken from Chesty Puller's house.
How they
Yeah,
pull that off?
they Chesty Puller's house was sold recently, and Zach was in there, and he got the yellow footprints
He
that were
did he
he got it.
tactically acquire?
He tactically acquired. That's right. And I stood up on the yellow footprints again, had my drink, and then they elected me as chaplain of the Bellawood Tavern. So I'll be writing chaplain newsletters every month for them. um, and me and my new co-host, another Marine, Henry Mendoza, who we've had on this podcast, which,
Yes.
by the way, I just want to thank you, Fleek, for that, because when we interviewed him, he called me immediately and wanted to have his own, like his
Yeah,
own podcast, which, by the way,
it's fun.
it's fun. And we've done a couple, and we're booked until February. So we Wednesday nights at 1800 Eastern Standard Time. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, just like here. And we have a very similar format. It's not exactly the same, but we talk to more combat vets.
Yeah.
And then we actually get in, like we only give them about 8 or 9 minutes to talk about themselves. And then we have a list of veteran topics that we talk about. So one day it could be mental health, one day it could be suicide awareness, one day it could be
Yeah.
um, NJPs in the military, or it could be captain's mast or something. Um, which I almost was Captain Mass a long time ago. You guys know that. But no, it's going to be fun, and I'm going to still support Fleek and what he's doing.
Yeah.
And and
It's
and
an
and and
amicable split.
amicable split. And I mean, Fleek, you just sent two veterans last weekend to games.
Y yes, I did.
Okay, yeah, Roy and
Well, that was a couple weeks, yeah, that was not too and then, I sent, Joe,
oh yeah, yeah, Joe, yeah, that's right.
do you know Joe, the commander of the 141 American Legion?
I do know him.
I sent him and his
I
wife.
do know him.
Oh, I didn't know if you knew him or not.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm a member of 141. I just never go to any meetings. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I have a hard time going to, I feel bad, but,
You were a
it's
senior vice
yeah, I
of
was a senior vice,
141.
I almost never went. So, I mean, the backstory is, December 10th, which is in 3 days, is the day that, my doctor told me that I had cancer. That's another reason why I don't have time to do all this. cancer treatment. I had surgery, physical therapy, and all this stuff, and I'm still going through the same thing. But now I'm kind of transferring my health
Yeah.
care over to the VA uh,
Woo!
because the VA keeps turning me down for my claims. And I'm like, how you can turn somebody down for prostate cancer? That's because they have zero records of anything that's wrong with me. So I made the decision I'm gonna start getting treated at the VA. That way they have
Yep. Everything.
everything's documented. And then I'm gonna go ahead and uh, appeal my claims.
Good.
So I'm doing all that. So it's just I just don't there's just not enough time in a
No, no.
day to do all this stuff.
And I think and we came to a decision
Yeah.
last week, and we both agreed. And it's funny that you mentioned that, Fleek, because I just got off the phone with another Marine who he's got 70%, and the VA has said he has onset this. It's in his record. He got it while he was in service,
Yeah.
and it's still going to affect him. And yet they still denied him any more of a percentage upgrade.
That's
And
insane.
he's like, Andrew, you need to get me in touch with your people. And I'm like, dude, I'll do the best I can, but um, this is happening all over in the veteran community. People are
Yeah.
getting denied left and right.
Yeah. The new VA director, he claims he's coming in there and cleaning things up and
Doug Collins.
he's doing great things, but he's not doing great things. I mean, everything's still status quo. They just go up there and talk on their little box and nothing happens.
And it's just it's just yeah, I was talking about this for like an hour before our podcast, and it's just funny because back when when I got out in 2008, it was getting disability. Like I didn't have any help. I did it all myself. I used, I think, the MOPH to vouch for me, and
Yeah.
then I did all of my stuff. I appealed all on my own, and it wasn't until like the last couple years where I needed a VSO to step in. But I guess it's getting to that point. I don't know.
Yeah. And I think a lot of like so here's the biggest I think this is what the biggest problem is. When you're in service, you get sick or you get hurt or something goes wrong, you don't go to the doctor.
BAs,
The mission continues,
or
right?
BAS.
You don't
Sorry,
call you don't
BAS.
call time out and go to the doctor. You put your big boy pants on and you just motor through it. That apparently
Ch-
is the wrong thing to do.
Drink water, change your socks, and lots of Motrin.
Exactly. That
That's it.
that's the wrong thing to do if you want to get the VA to look at you.
Well,
Because
hey,
they're like, well,
case in, yeah,
yeah, they don't have you didn't do it in the service. I'm like, yeah, I most certainly did. I just freaking sucked it up. And I mean, because that's what they teach you. You can't just you can't just get sick. You can't call in sick to work when you're in the military. You can't.
dude, I've got degenerative discs in my neck and my back, and they can't find any. They're like, no, it's okay. I'm like, it's not okay. I gotta
Yeah,
crack my neck like 18 times a day
I'm
just
sitting
to make it
there my
feel good.
right now. My shit, man.
I
Yeah,
mean, and you were on a ship. I was humping packs. I mean, of course it's related, but they're not gonna. I don't know. It's just that's a whole nother podcast
yeah.
for
That
us.
man, we can start a whole podcast just on VA claims.
Yep.
So
But
yeah,
how are you feeling, Fleek? Are you feeling
uh,
okay though?
yeah, I'm all right.
Good.
Uh, asthma's kicking my ass a little bit lately,
You
but
have you have asthma?
yeah.
You do? What? How long have you had asthma?
It comes and goes. It's been really persistent for the past year or so.
I've known you for I can't even I don't even know how long. Dude, I've known you for a long time. I had no idea.
Well, exactly. That's why the VA keeps claiming or denying me because they're like, you don't have asthma, it just popped on. I'm like, dude, I've had lung issues for the past 40 years. Uh, you're in the same compartment as some dude welding, you're chipping paint, lead
Yep.
paint. Uh, you're on a flight deck with freaking
JP8 and
all
jet
these
fuel and yeah.
all these jets afterburners. Um, AFFF them. You're exposed to all these things, and it just slowly builds up, you know? And so, hey, thanks to Uncle Sam, I have asthma.
Thanks to Uncle Sam, I have to have hearing aids, a CPAP machine, and glasses. I didn't have glasses when I went into the service. I didn't.
My hearing aids come on February 3rd.
Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna have a blast with those because everyone sounds like a robot when you put them in.
Yeah,
They all sound like robots. It's
Mr.
it's
Roboto.
terrible.
Well, the VA just, mailed me a white noise machine so I could try to help me sleep at night.
No, they gave you one of those? Damn,
I just I
I
just
need
got
to
it
get
like
one
3
of
days
those.
ago. It just showed up in the mail.
Is it does it work well? I mean, is it okay?
It's pretty dope.
Okay, that means I gotta go talk to them. I want a white noise machine, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's like 10 different, pre-recorded sounds on it, or you could download an app and put whatever you want on it. But I just have it on, like, Hawaiian waves crashing on the
Oh
beach.
God, see, I would love that. I would love that. Damn. Wow, they're coming up with new shit like every day.
Yeah, because I just lay in bed and my ears are just screaming at me, and they're like, "Well, this white noise machine would help you because it distracts you, and then you just kinda focus on the waves or whatever." And so,
Yeah.
I mean, it helps. It doesn't help me sleep. I still lay there staring at the ceiling, but, it definitely calms me down. It helps my anxiety and my
Good.
stress.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, but I've never really seen you be totally like
Yeah.
sometimes, but not all the time.
Well, there's another fun little fact. I'm just gonna be transparent here since we're talking about our lives.
They love transparency on this
In
thing.
front of the whole world, I started seeing a shrink at the, VA also. Every other week, I, talk to somebody.
Dude, yeah, that's awesome, man. It's life changing. I mean,
Yeah,
I did it for a little bit, but then the group sessions really worked for me. The one-on-ones, I know when I first was getting diagnosed with PTSD, like dude, I would fucking be pissed. I would be
yeah.
like, I would be
So,
crying, I'd be angry, I'd be,
the thing
man,
about PTSD is with you know, the VA asked me if I had PTSD, and I've said, "No, I'm not." Like, the way I see PTSD is like you guys, you're out there
right.
fighting wars, getting shot at. I was like,
That's not
I didn't get shot at. I was, on a boat, but, I've seen some traumatic things in my life, and I explained to him, and the psychiatrist said, "Dude, not only you have PTSD, you have high PTSD, high anxiety and high stress." And I
war
was
fighting does not war fighting is not just PTSD. Okay, yeah, it is. But like seeing somebody get killed in front of you, or
yeah,
a rainstorm or a monsoon or a hurricane
yeah.
and you're in the middle of it, that's a traumatic event.
On
I
a
mean,
boat in the middle of the ocean?
yeah, when you're
Yeah,
chasing down the Russians in the Bering Strait,
yes.
yeah, that's kind of traumatic right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I explained that to him, and he was just his jaw just dropped like, "Oh my god." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
You could get a bump in your disability, which by the
Uh,
way,
we'll see, I don't know.
we have a cost of living adjustment coming up in January.
Yeah, it already kicked in at your next paycheck. Well, it started this month after the last paycheck, but you get it in January.
They get it in
So,
January. Yes,
you get
exactly. Yes.
yeah, you're getting
The
it this month.
January 1st, I think we get what, an extra $87 or something like that?
I'm not 100%, so
Or 127, I don't know.
I'm getting an extra
I,
few bucks.
I know Social Security goes up too, so which is
Oh.
really
As a matter of fact, I just got my Social Security paperwork in the mail 2 days ago.
yes.
I'm not
Wait,
I don't
are
get to
you retired now?
no, I don't get to claim it for 2 years, but they you know,
Oh,
start setting it up. But, I turn 60 next month.
yes. I know. I knew your birthday was coming up. I actually will be getting you a gift. Um,
60 years old.
from the Navy side of the PX at Paris Island when I'm down there over
Heck yeah.
Christmas.
Right on.
I'm gonna get you one of those little cute little necktie thingies,
A neckerchief.
a neckerchief, a neckerchief.
I probably still know how to tie it. It's been 40 years, but I could probably still tie it.
Fleek, in all of our 4 years, I've never asked you this, but you had to wear those dungarees with like the 13 buttons, right?
Well, the dungarees didn't have the buttons. They had a zipper and a belt, but our dress blues had the 13 buttons.
So okay, so when you have to, go to the head,
That's right.
and I mean, you don't slip them off. You got to unbutton every single one.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you're at the bar, you got a line of urinals, there might be like 6 or 7 urinals. You have 6 or 7, sailors doing the dance in front of the urinal trying to unbutton 13 buttons to get your unit out.
Wow,
It's
wow.
yeah.
That's
Uh,
right. I've always wanted, I just saw it on Facebook. I was like, damn, that looks uncomfortable. Like that
some
looks like it's a lot of
hey,
time.
some of the sailors modified them and, like
Velcro.
yeah, took them to the wherever you get them malted or whatever, and had the buttons removed, but had Velcro put in, but then have the buttons because you have to have the buttons there, or else you're gonna get dinged on
Yeah.
a inspection. So you get the buttons
Dang.
there, but they're fake buttons, and you just rip it. I never
Magic
did
Mike. Hey, we got Magic Mike over here.
that. Yeah, exactly, Magic Mike pants.
Well, dude, being on this podcast with you, I'm gonna get a little heartfelt right now. But this has helped me. I know this has helped you,
Yeah,
but we've also helped. We've heard 160 plus stories, and we were heard in how many? 80, 84,
it was what was it? I forget already.
84 countries.
74 countries, 813 cities.
That's a lot of people that have listened to us, run our suck
Yeah,
about different items, different problems that we're facing, different problems that veterans are facing, and I'm so thankful for you for asking me 4.5 years ago to help you out with this thing because we wouldn't have got. I mean, if it was you by yourself, it was good, yes, but like I thought I brought a little mania, a little squirrel action
yeah, you
to this
squirrel a lot.
podcast. Sometimes I had legitimate questions and I like, ooh, that's shiny. Look at that.
Yeah,
Like that kind of stuff.
yeah,
And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And Katrina
yeah,
thanks you too. She's in the next room doing work on a Sunday night. But this has helped me. It's helped me learn who I am and as a veteran, understand some more things that I probably wouldn't have given a crap about, but I did because of this podcast.
yeah. It was. We've had a great run. Uh,
And we want to thank everybody.
yeah, for tuning in,
I
especially
mean,
our listeners overseas. I'm looking at the cities right now, and out of the top 10,
top
we
10.
have we have Murfreesboro is number 1, Frankfurt, Germany,
Nice. Wunderbar.
Los Angeles, California, Dallas, Texas,
Hook 'em horns.
Edenton, Georgia, which is
Yep, I know where that is. Yeah.
yeah. So that's another uh North Bergen, New Jersey.
North Bergen. Oh, dude. Yes. Fava, is that you? Are you listening to us?
Well, there's quite a bit of downloads from there. Granbury, Connecticut, Singapore,
Whoa.
Nashville, and Cranston, Rhode Island. Those are the top cities.
Holy shit.
So, uh,
We're very diverse.
Frankfurt, Germany has been the number 2 city for
A
like a
long time.
year and a half, 2 years. It's crazy. They love us in Germany.
Hey, we love you guys. We
Either that or they're planning
Matthew
the
Wiz,
next take. They either love us or they're planning the next takeover.
either or. But like,
Which, hey, we can't go running our sucks and not mention today, December 7th,
no, we can't.
2025. So obviously today's December 7th, 1941. Our country was
84 years ago.
attacked. Just they demolished our United States Navy. Japanese thought it was going to be a one hit sucker punch, and be good. No, the U.S. Pulled up their buckled up and went at it, and we were in for the long grind, and we kicked their ass, and then not only we kicked Germany's ass first, and then we wrapped it up over in Japan. Uh, I'm super proud of our grandfathers, the greatest generation, and to
Yes.
wear the same uniform decades later was probably one of the greatest things I've ever accomplished in my life to be able to don my uniform and knowing that, you know, our forefathers had wore the same uniform. As a matter of fact, RIMPAC 1985, we pulled into Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, and I had the honor of manning the rails on the USS Carl Vinson. Manning the rails is, all the sailors line up all along the edge of the ship as we pull in in your dress uniform. And we steam past the USS Arizona. Well, the USS Arizona is still an active duty ship to this day out of respect for the men that were lost that day. So as we were steaming past, the captain came over the 1MC, the bitch box, and made the announcement to uh, attention on deck and then hand salute. So I actually had the honor of saluting these men that were in the bottom of the ocean, and it was one of the most emotional days. Like the like it was like the pinnacle of being a sailor. I'm standing on the deck. I could see the silhouette underneath the water. See the silhouette and the oil seeping up, and just
Yep.
knowing that there's 150 men still inside there, and I'm saluting them. It was the most surreal thing I've ever done in my life. It was amazing. I mean,
That's cool, man. I never got to do that. I never got to man the rails. I had to polish the damn bell for
yeah,
7 months. That shit sucked.
man on the rails. It was an honor, but it sucked at the same time. If that makes sense.
Oh, dude, I forgot all my uniforms when I went on float. I forgot, like, I brought my camis, and they were like, "Hey, bring your Charlies and your Deltas and this." And I think I brought one, maybe, but I never got picked to man the rails ever because you got to get up in
Well,
uniform. I'm not a garrison Marine. Okay. Not
yeah.
at all. I'm over there fighting.
Mhm.
That's the Marine I was. I hated being back at Lejeune. I hated saluting. I hated all that
Well,
crap. I like gunny rolls and unbloused boots and like wearing my pack and my MVGs and crouching down and wedge
let me
formations.
ask you. Do you remember that your days on the ship?
Let's see. It was from hold on. It was July 20 it was like July 28th to January 28th. So it's probably like
So like 6 months or something like that.
it was like yeah, it was 7 months we were on the ship, but I probably maybe 450 days at sea,
Did you have
maybe.
to when you pulled into port, did you have on the very first day of port, did you have to wear your dress uniform and your
No,
first day?
no, we were in camis. First, you salute the flag, and
Yeah.
then you salute the fag and ask him permission to come aboard, and then you do the opposite when you are leaving the ship.
Yes.
Hold on, sea service, 6 months, 8 days.
6 months and 8 days. Yeah.
So I don't know how many days that is, but it sounds like a lot.
So when we left the ship, the very first day in port, when we pulled into
200
port,
days.
we had to the very first day in port, we had to wear our dress uniforms. But
Oof.
after that, we could wear our civilian clothes or civvies.
We could when we pulled into like Rhoda or Dubai or Israel or something like that. We we left the ship in our civvies. It was awesome. We had beers on the pier in Suda Bay, Greece. Malta was a fucking blast. Rhoda was awesome. Dubai, awesome. Now you have been to all the continents, correct?
I've been to 4.
You've been
Now,
to four.
yeah, didn't make it to all but 4 of them.
Okay, so I did. Let's see, Europe, Middle East, Asia. So yeah, I just did three continents.
Hmm.
You did. I thought you did more than that.
4 counting
Do
North
you
America.
do you guys have like on the bigger boats, like the Carl Vincent is a big boat. That's like 5,000 souls aboard, right?
Yeah, there's pretty
Do
big.
you guys plan out like we went to like seven different ports. Do you
Mhm.
guys have like a bigger port visit list on the big boats?
No, 'cause we were kind of so when we went out, the entire fleet went out, right?
Okay.
We never went out by ourselves, so we were the largest ship in the fleet. The smaller ships got more ports than we did because we were, uh, I mean, you have to have a port big enough to for a ship that size to come in. So we didn't get as many port visits as the rest
Yeah.
of the fleet, so to speak. Uh,
No, the Carl Vincent is a very, very cool ship. Um, I mean, I've seen pictures of it. You've told me all kinds of stories. I was in Norfolk, God, I think in March, and I did get to see my ship that I was
queer
on 18,
barge,
huh?
the queer barge.
The queer barge. And it's funny, dude, it's so funny, man. I was talking to a Navy captain today. Like, I went to lunch with my mom and her best friend for the second day in Advent. And we went to this place in Sewanee called La Bella Pearl. And we had brunch there. And I noticed this woman, she looked exactly like my Aunt Dace. I was like, hey, you look exactly like my Aunt Dace. She's like, oh, thank you. And their son goes to Swanee and they're like, "Are you military?" I was like, "Yeah, Marine." And she's like, "Well, my husband is over there, and he's a diver, and he's a captain." And I'm like, "Oh shit, can I go meet him?" And he was in Al Assad in 2007 when I was on the queer barge. He was already in country in Iraq. I mean, he's part of the VFW in Texas. Um, Great guy, and their kid goes to University of South Sewanee, and it was a really really cool meetup because I got to talk with a captain, and I don't
Yeah,
meet that many captains that often.
yeah. My very first episode of the new podcast. It's not a captain, but a army colonel.
Cool. Who
Uh, I have to look up his name again.
do I know him?
I don't think so. He reached out to me. He wrote a book. Him and two army officers wrote a book together. One's a colonel, one's a lieutenant colonel. The lieutenant colonel went to West Point, and the colonel went to college, on his own. So uh, I just interviewed them a couple days ago. I haven't even touched it yet. I'm gonna wrap it up, and
Sweet.
I'm not gonna post it. It's not gonna start till January, sometime in January.
No, I look forward to it. It's what's it called again? T what?
TNY tomorrow in
T and
EG.
Y. No, hey, listen, I'll support that. You support. We
Yeah,
actually we would like to have you. Um, at reciprocating love, we would love to have you
yeah,
on our podcast. Probably, you're probably going to be in the spring sometime, like
yeah, wonderful.
February or March.
Are you guys using Calendly?
We are not. No, we're using Google. Basically, the same with Riverside. Like as soon as I make an episode, it gives me this it gives us the Google thing,
Yeah.
and you put and it's really easy. I mean, Calendly, I actually tried, but I can't I can't remember my damn password, so I can't get into it, and I can't make another one because I've ran out of emails because I've used I've used both my
Uh,
emails, and I can't remember my passwords.
yeah. I'm using Calendly, but it costs money, so I try to find like a
Are
cheap
you? Could
something.
I have to ask you a question? Like now we're both podcast. Well,
Yeah.
we're both podcasters now. Now on your Riverside, are you doing the live version? Did you pay money for that?
I
When we were doing
oh,
it, did you do the live one, like the
yeah.
380?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, we're live right now.
No. I just there's a that yeah yes. There's this option like you get the free one, and
Yeah.
then I got the second one, and I thought it was going to take out like $16 a month. It
It
took out all
it
380 like
the
that night.
entirety.
I was like
So,
negative $10 like the next day. I was like, shit.
can I tell you a little secret?
Yeah, please do.
After I paid for the entire year,
Yeah.
Riverside reached out to me and said, "Hey, would you like to be like not like a sponsor, but like an advocate for Riverside?"
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And I was like, sure. They're like, all you gotta do is just say how much you like it. You don't have to lie or whatever. Just when people ask questions on social media, whatever, just answer them. I'm like, yeah, I could do that. No problem. And they said, okay, we're going to refund you for your years that you just paid for. So they refunded. So my first year,
What?
yeah, my first year was completely free. They gave me my
Damn.
they gave me my $380 back.
Yeah, they haven't asked me yet. But Riverside is great. I like it. I love the magic clips. I love now it takes forever and a day. I don't know about you, but it takes forever and a day for it to download an entire 54-minute episode.
Yeah, so it was my so I had when I first started, I was using a Windows-based computer, a laptop, right?
Yeah, that's what I
And,
yeah.
it struggled a lot. So I bought a Mac Mini. So I'm using Macintosh now, the Apple Mac, and,
It's
yeah,
better.
oh, it's quick. I
Like
bought the
seconds.
yeah, I bought the, cheap Mac Mini. It was only a couple $100. It's n night and day compared to my expensive Windows machine.
See, I'm using a Lenovo and
Yeah, that's
seriously,
what I
like
was
I
using.
after I do a podcast, like I'll go downstairs, I'll watch an episode of NCIS, I'll come back, it'll be done after 45 minutes. And I I will take your advice and I'm going to probably have to upgrade these these which were a present from you,
Yeah,
and I'm going to have to get a better microphone and start start putting money like
yeah,
you did for this show.
yes.
I'm going to have to start doing it for my new show.
Yeah, well, if you
So
want, recommendations, just let me know, and I'll tell you the
oh,
the
dude,
setup that I
you'll
have.
be the first. You'll be the first one. Like next week we have this guy that I met up in Philadelphia, Motor T Marine, um, and he's a ton Legacy Foundation guy, um, and it's gonna be a good one. He saw some shit in Iraq. Good guy. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just
Also
it's weird because I do all the editing. I do like I do what you
yeah,
did for our show. I do for our show, and I
yeah,
do all the social media. It's just it's taxing. It's very now I know
yeah, it's a lot.
what you go through on a day-to-day basis with this show.
It's a lot. Riverside does make it a lot easier. When I was using
Yes.
StreamYard, I had to do, like, 3 different programs to do what Riverside does all by
Yeah.
itself. Like, it transcribes, it gives you the little magic clips, it gives you,
A synopsis
it
of
gi
the actual
yeah,
episode.
it gives you titles, it gives you a description, it gives you
It,
tags if you wanna
it
just
does
copy and
everything for you.
literally, it does everything. It's amazing. I love it.
I'm still figuring out like some cool shit that Riverside does. I'm very very happy with it.
The one thing I
So
don't know though, like, when I do if it's not live, like, see our names are on there? If it's
yeah,
not live, it's pre-recorded. When I go to edit it and I put it live, our names are gone. I don't know how to get those so they're back on there.
I okay. See, our show is totally live. Like
You do it all live?
we don't pre-record at all. We just go we have an intro. We're thinking about doing like an outro. We got this guy Simplify Designs. He did our intro.
Yeah.
He did our and we interviewed him, and he did our website, which I owe money for. I know I'm
Oops.
behind a month. I know, Chris. The check is in the mail. I swear to God.
He did your intro?
He did our yeah. He did our intro.
How much did he charge you for that, if you don't mind?
Intro is free.
Uh,
The website is where he got his money.
yeah,
I got a discount because I've used him before. It was the website was like $889 or something.
yeah. What's his name? Do I know him?
Chris Nobles, Simplify Designs. I think we interviewed him like 2 years ago.
Uh, the name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he lives in South Carolina, Marine.
Yeah,
We were supposed to have him on our podcast, the Sandman and Pile show, and he's got like 5 kids. He's always busy, so it's really really hard to nail him down.
yeah. I'm looking at your website right now. It's pretty good.
Yeah, you guys, the Sandman and Pile Show is it .com or .org? I can't remember.
.com.
.com. The same, sorry, it's I, yeah, the Sandman and Pile Show.com. We're on YouTube, Spotify, the whole nine. And I gotta throw this out there. This is our last one, so I gotta do it right.
Yeah.
If you are a Marine, a sailor, a Freemason, if you are any of those, like myself and Fleek, we are both 1775 club members. We have 3,200 1775 club members, and I am one. He is one. He has all his gear. He got a cool T-shirt. He
Yeah.
got a
Well, yesterday.
certificate, and he got. Hey, do you have your coin?
I haven't got my coin yet.
You haven't got your coin yet? Okay. Well, if
No.
you sign up for the 1775 club, you get all that stuff. I I just got something from the ton 2 days ago, and it is my it's like the Shellback certificate, but it says Son of Ton to um, and it's pretty cool. It looks just like a Shellback ceremony certificate or a Suez Canal one, but it's strictly for Son of Ton. And it's really cool. But it took a year for them to get to me because they're working really really hard. Hopefully, we had a really good 4 days in Philadelphia, 4 days of celebration. It was awesome. I gave the invocation for the 250th birthday of the Marine Corps at the Museum of the American Revolution. It's
Yeah.
something that is in the history books for me because I'm never going to be able to do that again. And they're like Andrew, um, you got to do the prayer. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, sure. And so I went to my Chat GPT, my friend, and wrote it in 10 seconds, and then I added some of my
Yeah.
stuff to it, and I did that for the Spirit of Philadelphia, and I did it for the 250th birthday. Got to meet Barney Barnum, Colonel Barney Barnum, Medal of Honor winner. Saw Major General James Livingston again. Um, saw some friends from Tennessee. Was in a parade. We did a champagne toast. We were the first ones to ring in the 250th birthday for the Marine Corps. And the ton is, I don't know, the ton is very special to me. And I'm doing the ton, and I'm doing the Bellawood Tavern in Port Royal, South Carolina. Zachary Green and Rhonda Krug are doing some amazing things. I've seen the plans for the Bellawood Tavern, and it's amazing. I'm going to see those guys over Christmas. I will actually be decked out in World War II gear at the ending of the Crucible. You know, the hike back for you Marines out there. We do the hike back, and so me and a bunch of salty veterans are going to be dressed up in period gear behind the formation after seeing these guys finish the Crucible. I got to be there at 04:30 in the morning, and it's gonna suck because I hate getting up that early, but I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. You better
Sorry,
start
I
better
was
start
running
looking
my
up.
sorry, I was running my suck. Oh
You're
my
good.
God, it's 7:41. Shit, I thought we were supposed to do 30 minutes.
Well, as usual, we ran over.
That's my fault.
Yeah. So,
Have you had dinner yet?
yes, I had a pork chop.
I had chicken and rice.
I love
Pork
chicken
chop.
wings.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Yeah, I was at
Ugh.
Sam's Club today and I saw a big old Mambo pack of pork chops. I was like, "Oh, that looks delicious."
Hey, Fleek, I got to give you this. I've never been to this grocery store before, and I did, and I went there. Have you ever heard of Junior's Foodland on Main Street?
You know what? When I first moved here, I went to it but this was like 12 years ago.
Okay,
I haven't been there in forever.
dude, you gotta go. The meat looks fantastic, and it's not Publix. It's not Publix prices, and it's not Kroger. Like
Yeah, yeah.
you will save money when you go to Junior's Foodland.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it so cheap.
It,
It's weird.
it they're helping out. Like that's where the homeless guys go when they want to get
Yeah.
like other stuff. But like seriously, like normal, like everyday people can go in there and buy stuff. Like I
Yeah.
bought energy drinks because I'm still doing coldest nights. Um, Last week I worked once. The week before I worked 2 days in a row, Thanksgiving and Friday.
How come you're not out there right now? It's freezing balls out.
It's not below 32. Like we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Oh, it's
So
on
when it's
42. It's a heat wave out there.
when it's 32 or below, you'll find me at coldest nights at First Baptist Church, um, helping out. And if hey, listen, guys, if you're out there, you're in Murfreesboro, and you want to help out the homeless, our homeless community, please sign up for next year. The more help, it's easier on us because
And you get
standing at
paid, right?
we get paid. I'm not going to give you how much, but it is worthwhile. But it's also worthwhile to help out our homeless. But
Yeah.
it's a 12-hour shift for overnights, and it's a little rough. You got to stay up all night. Um, if you haven't done it in a long time, like myself, you got to get used to it,
Yeah.
or take a cat nap
I don't think I
for
could
like
do that.
30 minutes. But yeah, it pays well, but also it pays well in your heart and your spirit too.
Yeah. You're basically just doing like fire watch while they're sleeping, right? So
That's all,
nobody's
dude. Dude, do you know what I did 2 Fridays ago when I was on? I watched, which by the way, you have to watch. I binged the entire four episodes of Stranger Things 5. It was awesome.
Is that the new season?
Oh my god, it's so good. Dude? You got to watch it. It's so good.
I've watched the first 4, but I haven't watched any of the season 5.
It's so good. And the last episode is going to be in the movie theaters around Christmas
Oh,
time.
really?
It is.
Huh.
So yes, you need to go binge that stuff because it's wicked good. Wicked good.
All right.
But is this it? Are we
I think so, man. Let's wrap it up for the last time.
wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up.
So yeah, again, thanks for everybody for 4.5 years. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your support. Look for Sandman and Pile. Look for TNY. I don't have it's not out yet. Sometime in January, so I have no idea how I'm going to do it. But I'm recording right now. I have a couple scheduled, but it's a slow go. But like again super busy. I'm trying to work around all my health issues and work and full-time work and yada yada. So
And look out for Minutes Wisely and all the good things that he's doing. If
yeah,
you are a veteran and you want to go to a football game, he's got season tickets to the Titans and the Lions. But the Lions are out, so you will not be seeing them.
well
No offense.
they're not out just yet. They're hanging on by a thread.
What's their record now?
They're 8-5.
8-5. Okay.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers are both 9-3, something like that.
Okay.
They played each other just now.
Hey, if you can get tickets to like a Patriots game, man,
Well,
right here,
I got
right here, baby.
I got some things in the iron. We're gonna start branching out. It's baby steps. First, I only had tickets to one team. Then I built, so I'm building on. I'm thinking about doing baseball, adding baseball this year. So I just have to figure out which city I'm going to do baseball in. I don't think it'll be Detroit because I'm already in Detroit. So it'll
Uh,
either be like maybe the Chicago Cubs or the Atlanta Braves or the Cincinnati Reds. I don't know.
well,
It has
me
to be
and
somewhere where I know somebody so they can find veterans to go to the games for me because if I'm not from that city, I don't know anybody to get to go to the game.
No, that's a good point because I asked Henry, and he lives in Charlotte, North Carolina, and
Oh yeah.
he's Venezuelan slash Ecuadorian, and he's a big soccer guy. And so we're gonna be taking veterans to soccer, and I still want to help you out with minutes and take some veterans scuba diving, which
Yeah.
I've already got, dude. I've already got reserved for July.
Yeah, I was thinking of what 2026 is going to look like. I really want to take somebody deep sea fishing. So there might be a deep sea fishing
And
excursion
scuba diving.
sometime in the spring, early summer. I don't really know yet.
Well,
But
dude, if you want to send them down with me, I'll do it. Dude, I know charters down there, and my guy, he does charters as well as diving. And we're going in July. We're going to be there for like a week. So if you got anyone,
it's crap down there in July.
oh no no no, the diving is awesome in July. All I got to wear is this rash guard, and like I could go dive naked in July. It's awesome.
Yeah. I'm just talking about for fishing, man. You're on top of the water when you're fishing.
Oh, they go, dude. They go like 5 miles out, and they catch the big ones, the big fucking fish.
That's what I want to do. But I'm going to plan it on a weekend where I can go with this person. So I don't know.
Hey,
We'll
I've
be
got
in
the
talks.
I've got the reservation at the Bayside Resort and Spa. It's already ready to go. It's July 13th to like the 27th. So if you want to go, I got room for you, dude.
How many people does it hold?
His boats usually hold about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 9 to 10, maybe 12. He's got two. He's got the necrosis and the narcosis, and he's got the steel slinger. He's got two boats.
After I do some fundraising, I might be in.
Yeah, sure.
But also another thing I want to do is gun range for veterans here in Murfreesboro. I want to do a membership like you have at
Yep.
Outpost,
Outpost Armory.
and I want to be able to take veterans to blow shit up. And also, I want to do a class where a concealed carry class, and Minutes Wisely will cover it if you're a veteran.
Dude, I did pistol shooter 1, and they do an enhanced gun carry permit up there. They do all that stuff at the Outpost, all of it. All you got to do is talk to Gandalf, because I know he works there.
You say Gandalf. I'm not sure who's Gandalf. What's his real name?
I'm not going to give you out his real name. He
Oh,
might get mad at us.
for saying Gandalf.
Dude, you know who he is.
Gandalf. I don't want to say anything. I'm going to ask you after we hit the
Yeah,
record
you
button.
know who he is.
The name sounds like. All right. Well, anyways, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Look for us on other channels. I'm sure you'll see us around. I don't know what I'm going to do with the TSP Facebook page. I don't know.
Hey, let's keep it live and just like and
Let's go.
put our stuff on it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right. Thanks for 4.5 years, everyone.
See you guys.
Take care.
Love you guys.
Just like the last episode of Friends.
Oh man. Oh, that was sad.